boy. All right, so it's time for the European Rocket League Championship Series Season 7. Week 4 and last week was crazy. Cannot wait to see what this week brings. Things were a little nuts in North America yesterday as well, so I'm excited to see what Europe brings us today.
Yeah, and this is first match, Barcelona versus Mousesports. Quite interesting because Barcelona come into the week 1 and 2. They've played the least amount of games of anybody else in the European League. And interestingly enough, they're actually sitting at the lowest goals per game in the entire league. Now, that could be due, of course, to the fact that Vitality beat them 3-0 and didn't let them score a single goal. That could have something to do with it.
Everybody is getting beat by Vitality these days.
But Mousesports technically does have a higher goals per game than Barcelona, but I do think it will be a tough matchup today because you're going to have to deal with Devo, who has been popping off all season long. He's going to be making big plays.
I'm excited to see how they do it here in match number 1, game number 1 between Barcelona and Mousesports. Here, Tigre early on the kickoff, taking a shot, just hitting the crossbar. Now a breakaway back down the field. Alpha onto an open goal, going to put that one in, and Barcelona's on the board first.
So a nice opening here for Barcelona, and it's just a big miss from Mouse as they tried to push up the field there. They were right in the middle of Barcelona's box, and they just didn't hit the ball, and then they got transferred on.
4:46 left in game number 1. A quick one there. Tigre now advancing down the field again. Devo now putting it up high. Bluey adjusting to the side as Devo takes the other corner. Alpha now into the corner. It'll be a lot, and Tigre advanced down the field looking for Alex in the midfield, and a lot. They're going to have some options here to work with. Devo puts this one high. Now Alex will try it in the corner, but the counter comes through from Barcelona all the way back down. Alpha into the corner again for Devo now over the top off the crossbar, and nice attempt there. Well defended.
Yeah, Tigre actually kind of hung Alpha out to dry in the net because he wasn't going to make the challenge, so he just didn't even try and just went for the boost and let them take that shot and almost got over their head, but now still able to hang on to this 1-goal deficit. We'll see if they can get something going back the other way here.
Alpha out of his own half. Onto the orange wall, now into the corner. Tigre crowding a little bit as well. Here comes Bluey. A lot with a punt. Alpha with a response. Alex deflected into the corner. Now Devo crashing in. Going to create pressure. Barcelona's been loving this right side corner. Dumping the ball there over and over again, but it's not been anything Mousesports hasn't been able to handle just yet. And other than one breakaway goal after a failed offensive push from Mousesports, we're getting an even game.
An even game is right, but actually Bluey let that challenge go, and Tigre was able to find a cross. Quick reactions from a lot to delay the push here, but Barcelona, they really didn't have to try too hard to deflect that one. But still Mouse pushing, and an easy save for Bluey off his own back wall.
Tigre onto the wall. Alex now in as well. Drop it in the corner. Tigre looks to pass across to a lot. He looks for the shot and tries to get it. He gets it over the top of Bluey. Alex will find it there on the rebound and put it in. We got a tie game.
And out of nowhere, everybody from Barcelona kind of just left the net. Bluey didn't win the challenge. Devo was coming out of net, and Alpha ran off to the other side of the pitch to go find some boost somewhere, and that's the risk you take when you're under pressure like that. If you take yourself out of the defensive rotation, you leave it in a 2-on-3, you trust your teammates to make that play like Alpha did, and unfortunately they couldn't. They got punished for it.
Alex now crowding. Following kickoff, a demolition from Alpha, onto Alpha, rather. Bluey down the field, this in, it's off the post. Here comes Devo with the follow-up, puts it in. That'll be the lead back for Barcelona. Quick action here as they attack and immediately take the lead back.
And that's what you like to see from Barcelona as well. You give up a goal, but you get it right back pretty much off the kickoff, and a lot with an unfortunate backflip coming out of the corner. Probably feel like he could have got in front of that one, but instead lets it right past. And Barcelona immediately back on top.
Find a way back into this. Here comes Tigre. And that one onto the backboard. A follow-up attack from a lot sent away by Devo. He wins the challenge in the corner as well. Now Alpha. Airborne in the midfield onto the backboard. Devo following it, extending it over the front line defense in the air. But the transition comes through from Mousesports all the way back down. And Bluey will have to play it to his own corner.
And a lot, after he went for that touch off the back wall, was trying to rotate out and was getting bumped. And unfortunately, Alex either didn't have the resources or didn't feel confident enough to go up and put some pressure on the midfield line for Barcelona, and it's let Barca out of their own half here.
Bluey over the top of one. 1:57 left to go. The pass infield to Alpha, blocked by Alex and sent away. Now the chase from Alex. Devo picks it up in the corner. Tigre now looking for a lot. Gets it back up towards Tigre, but far ahead of his teammate. Bluey wasn't able to find it. Tigre gets it all the way into the blue. Now Alpha by himself towards the goal. Mousesports defense holds. Challenge drops in front of Tigre. Beyond to the backboard. Up to follow his own touch. The defense misses. What looked like would have been fairly standard cleanup turns into a tie game.
Yeah, Tigre. Yeah, or Bluey, he got demoed, he respawned, immediately went into the net. And I was just curious how he missed that one, because I was totally with you. I thought Bluey was no doubt going to make that play, but spawned in a bit of a scary situation and just didn't have the time to really get his head around what needed to be done. Just missed the ball.
Bluey getting this one out down the field. Tigre coming back onto the defense here, now crowding the offensive push, creating chaos, then getting demolished for his efforts. Devo now into the middle. Alpha with a punt and a follow through the air, looking to get this one through. Got the flip reset off of it, but defended by a lot and off to the side. A great attempt, a great save.
And Lot also got the follow-up bump on Bluey coming out from the middle of the pitch to take away the follow-up opportunity from Barcelona as well.
46 seconds left, a tie game. Lot following this. Now Devo takes it off of him. Alex able to tackle, and Tigre with an attack towards the goal. Bluey's got the save, but the pressure's now on for Mousesports. They get it towards the box, sent away by Devo, now back in from Alex. 30 seconds on the clock is a lot with an infield pass. Tigre with a shot and in. Mousesports with 28 seconds left have the lead.
This is a great play for Mousesports. Great pressure being applied from the midfield line. Bit of a hop out to the middle, and Bluey has it all in front of him. Devo expecting Bluey to get a piece on that ball. Couldn't react in time as it just got around his teammate right over his head. Powerful shot, too. I always like to say anything at 60 miles an hour from anywhere around the top of the box, it's always going to be a tough one to stop.
Bluey gets it out towards Devo, now picks it up with himself. Pass infield to Alpha, looking for the tie game again. Alpha has a chance to double tap this, but couldn't find the last touch. Devo now on the corner, needing to find teammates. He just takes the shot, and it's a bit soft, so Tigre sends it to the side with 9 seconds left. Barcelona, they've got the position. They just got to find a way to get it into the net. Devo puts it back into the corner, looking for Bluey in the midfield, sends it towards the goal. It's sent away by Tigre. The ball's still airborne, but it will miss. It will hit the ground, and Mousesports take game one.
And a nice job as well for Mousesports, because I wasn't sure how they were going to fare against Barcelona. This team, is so adept at creating opportunities and making strong offensive pushes and putting you in a real tough spot on the defensive half of the ball. So you must commend Mousesports on the defensive side of things here. And this one, the go-ahead goal at 30 seconds, a beautiful passing play. Devo coming out of the corner, ready to go defend, get to the middle of the net so we can go to either side. Unfortunately, just didn't get a piece of it right here as Bluey went out for it. And there was no way. 114 kilometers, it's about 70 miles per hour. I mean, that's fast from right there.
It's reminiscent of the original infield pass when it started kind of back in season 4 when we started to see that really become part of the meta. It was almost always from a player who was retreating out of the enemy corner. As they were coming back, they'd be on the wall and they'd be able to pass it down to the teammate in the midfield who could take the shot. And it's a similar situation here as they pass from the corner. So one of the most difficult places for a defender to read the depth perception is very often that it's a back pass going away and you don't understand exactly when and where the shot's going to be coming from there. So a great attack there to get them the go-ahead goal to win game number 1, put them up 1 over Barcelona.
Well, that's also a quality, property of teams that are able to get that ball out of the corner. Because anytime you get that ball stuck in the corner, that was one of my big criticisms of Cloud9 sometimes when the offense wasn't going. They just chuck the ball into the corner, it rolls around in there, and it never gets out into the middle of the field to really let the mechanics come out to play. And any team that can get that ball unstuck from that corner and generate great shooting opportunities, as Bluey went for a bump on a lot in the net right there, as Devo put one on target from the midfield. Here in game number 2 as it gets started.
Barcelona looking to bounce back. Looking to tie up the series. Bluey does defensive touch to the side. Tigre actually misses on the wall. Let's create an opening for Bluey now to advance down the field. A lot of boost to work with. He'll hold on to it in the air, but Alex actually able to take it from him now and send it over to the side. Tigre will follow. Into the corner, a lot chasing behind, picks it up on the shadow. Now Alex in to try and find a shot, couldn't make it past Alpha. It'll be a lot over the top of one. Tigray lurking, looking for an opportunity as Alpha keeps this one high. Tigray moves in, shot goes in and on target.
Oh, surprise!
Tigray got demolished, but not before he did the damage.
A nice touch here. It's not really that bad of a clear from Alpha. He gives himself a follow-up opportunity, but Tigray just reads it too fast and just slams one towards the net, and nobody thought that was going to be coming at him that quick. And just, again, a couple of fastballs getting blown right by Barcelona.
Solid kickoff. Barcelona moves in. Devo with a miss. They'll have another opportunity here, but a lot gets it away. Now Bluey into the corner. This will stall out the drive by a few more touches as Bluey moves up. Tigray wins and sends it up to midfield. Alpha crowding Devo. Bluey fell back. Keep the positioning a bit wider. 3:44 on the clock. Tigray with a nice one in the midfield now looking for Devo. Devo up high. Gets it over the side. And there's Alex back in. Tigray in for the shot. Not going to find it. Now retreating backwards. Alex out of his own goal. Can he find it? Gets it away. A nice save. And a lot picks this one up, trying to transition back on top of Alex, but it creates a lot of confusion here. Beats all the defense, and it goes, oh no, off the post and back out. They get it away.
Nice composure from Alpha. He saw a lot was going to have to completely give up ball control if he wanted to beat the last man, and a lot could only hope that that ball was on target. Unfortunately, off the mark. Tigray catches one from the midfield, though. And this time, Devo is able to get out in front of it, as Bluey also a quality stop.
Bluey blocking another infield pass. It's the best way to break up shots like that from the midfield, is just crowd the ball.
Oh, that bounce was so good for Barcelona. It went right back out into the middle of the pitch for Bluey. He was there first, was making a great read, and just couldn't put it on target. It would have been a huge equalizer, but he just goes right under the defense. Got the ball on his hood, and that's when everybody on the pitch is expecting that big high flick, and he just read his mind.
Bluey made him look silly. Last member on defense, Tigray, not able to find anything on the ball. Bluey literally just drove into the net. He picked up the ball and just held gas all the way down. It's another tie game here, but this one wrapping in front of the goal. It'll be sent away by Alpha. Alex was in to try and punish. Now Lot with one, looking for the second touch to extend it back to the midfield, looking for his teammates. Alex put it to the corner. Needs to find Tigray. Tigray comes up, beat by Alpha. A lot in the back. Keep it low underneath the offense. And then beats one more. Devo now onto the backboard. Tigray sends it off to the side. A shot from Alpha sent away by Alex. A lot over on the edge, looking to beat Bluey, but neither player actually makes contact. And Devo now with a pass upwards. Bluey looks for the deflection. Blocked at the point of contact. 1:59 on the clock. Alpha looks for a pass, doesn't find it. Now Bluey hope to set up Devo. Here's the pass. Devo looking for the shot. Tigray with the block, and now a lot chasing this one. Gets it past him. A nice shot and in. That'll be the lead back for Mousesports.
And Alpha, he had to go for this challenge because he saw 2-on-1 for Mousesports. Saw that strong clear out in the middle, and he had to make a decision. I can try and catch it right as he gets the ball, or I can let them 2-on-1 me. And at the top level play, if you let the offense 2-on-1, 90% of the time they're going to score on you. Alpha tries to make a big stop, and he just couldn't get there.
Now Mousesports with the lead again. A nice pass across to a lot, and he sends one towards the goal. Devo keeps this high, holds on to it to extend it back to midfield, but Tigray's there. Now over the side, Alpha with space to work with, loses control of the ball and sends it to Alex, who puts it right back into the blue corner. Now a nice high-flying touch from the Barcelona defense. A response from Alad, as no one created any more pressure. Onto the wall, Tigray moving back. It'll be Bluey's turn. Alpha up to challenge him, nearly finds it, but now it's onto the backboard, and it'll be a lot out of goal. Gets contact before Devo can find the punishing shot. 1:06 left to go. A lot following on the wall. Bluey coming here. He'll get it through the front line offense and to carry it towards the goal. Beats one more. Can he get it through? Everybody gets
wow!
And puts it in himself. Bluey dismantles Mousesports.
Make it 2 in a row for him. Tigray thinks he can get there. Wrong. And the clip on Alex 161. We'll see you later. 2 massive goals from Bluey in game 2. And a huge equalizer under a minute.
They've only been able to tie it here. Mousesports have found the lead when it matters. They got the win in game number 1, but to do it here again in game number 2, a demolition on the goalie, but Be Blue with the carry. Tigre now up to Alex. Puts it high. Devo has to make an adjustment and can't actually find contact. Good stop from Alpha. Will slow things down, but it's still Mousesports up on offense as Alex tries to get this out to Tigre. Beaten by Bluey. A lot and Alex now need to retreat quickly as Bluey comes back. A lot and Alex both go for it. The double commit, and Devo puts it back in front of the box, but a wide rotation from the rest of his teammates means no other goalie scoring opportunities. Now Alpha beating Tigre in the midfield back into the corner. A lot tries to corral, and Bluey won't be able to get it quite across. He puts it across the goal there, but
he keeps going
at midfield. He just keeps on pushing as the only member of Barcelona in the orange. Devo beating one, trying to beat Tigre, but it's not going to happen. 9 seconds left. Tie game here. Anyone's ball game as Bluey puts it onto the backboard. Can he be the hero one last time? We'll set it up for Alpha. Puts it in and through. There's 2 seconds left, and Barcelona have the lead.
Oh, it's just like the Telestrator segment. The ball out to the middle. A lot stuck in the net. Can only wait. Alpha, he sees the read before a lot knows what can happen, and he just beats him to the ball.
What a pass, too. I'm going to kill all momentum on this ball. It's just going to drop nice and soft and down. Barcelona, in the waning moments of regulation, steal it away from Mousesports. We go to game 3.
And Bluey was being an absolute monster in the final 30 seconds. Screw that. The whole 5 minutes. I mean,
2 solo goals.
2.
The assist on that one, that was all of it. It was simple touch for Alpha to sneak it under the crossbar there. And Devo cleaning up a little bit on the defense. Made his name of defending. Look at this play. Bluey, it just sets up. That is the perfect pass for Alpha, and that is the nightmare as a defender.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing you want to see.
Because you can see there's that hesitation from Tigre as it takes that skip off the ceiling, and he sees, oh, Bluey has a second touch. He's got to figure out what he's going to do.
Tigre hesitated so much. He just slammed on his brakes and fell off the wall.
And then the guy in the net's like, what do you mean you're not going for it?
He's out of the play. There is no way he can be involved there. A lot has to just get up and hope he blocks whatever Alpha does. Alpha has the entire net to shoot at. A brilliant pass. And yeah, wonderful stuff there from Barcelona as they bounce back. It's been a lovely close series, though.
Yeah, Barcelona definitely able to win a few more challenges late in that game, but Tigre and a lot as well. Those were kind of the 2 guys back at the start of the season that I was like, all right, I said maybe here's why Mousesport picks up a lot, because Tigre needs that strong supporting player on offense, and he's been a great follow-up option and setup artist as well, especially in this series. Him and Tigre have hooked up for 2 out of the 5 goals they've scored already, and Alex161 has kind of been as needed, but Tigre as well having a great series with 2 unassisted.
Well, game 3 underway with both teams finding a win under their belt. Alpha looks for the quick kickoff goal, but it's just a bit off target. Now the attack from Mousesports. Into the corner. Devo's got control, getting chased on both sides here. Tigre getting past one, finds the block on the wall. A nice play backwards. Alpha tries out of the corner and gets the pinch in his favor. Lob will loft in the midfield and put it onto the backboard, but there's plenty of Barcelona defenders to deal with it. And Alex now airborne in the midfield, looking for Tigre on the retreat. Well, half rotate there, but doesn't find much contact. Does create space for Alex to put in front of the goal.
A lot of space.
Yeah, just both teams not really pressuring right now, sending one player at a time, it seems like, onto offense.
Yeah, that's the big problem, because that favored Barcelona, who was just sitting on defense, and they weren't really in the best position either. But the fact that nobody from Mousesports was there to apply any meaningful pressure, it's kind of just allowed Barcelona off the hook.
Alpha made it a best attempt. Devo not going to find contact on the wall. Now it's all up to Bluey. A nice challenge to keep his team on offense as Alpha will crowd this one, beats one, and now onto the ceilings. Got his flip to work with if he wants. Tries to make use of it.
He got the
pass out to
touch.
Devo, and he'll take a shot towards the goal, but the goalies will have had time to ground themselves, get situated, get it away from their net.
That was going to be another monster touch. If Alpha, with that little tip out towards the top of the box, if that one found its way into the net, Barcelona would be clicking right now.
It was a great kind of dual threat situation as well, where it looks like he can score, but it also turns into a good pass. As Bluey tries to find one more. Barcelona continuing their offensive push here. Alpha over the top of one, but Tigre gets it away. Now Alex out to Tigre, neutralizing the contact, and was essentially a 3v1. Goes across to a lot, and he'll be able to dump it into the corner. A chase from his teammates. They back off, respecting Devo here in the corner. Alex carry over one, but Alpha's got him red. Now Tigre back in front of the box and a clear.
Tigre actually got a little bit too close. He was the man responsible for that midfield defense. He started pressuring maybe to get a shot opportunity, and Barcelona got a handle on a strong clear, and it got over his head, and it's put Mousesports back on defense here.
Tigre advancing Underneath Bluey. Strong touch into the corner. Now Devo beating the midfield. A response from Alpha. Gets this one high. It's going to drop dangerous, but the defense is there for Mousesports. Carried over the top of 2. It's all up to Devo on the backboard as a lot moves up. Tries to go for the soft drop himself, but this time Devo's got time to read it. Gets it away, and with 2:27 left to go, we're across halftime. Neither team finding the back of the net yet.
Bluey follow up, top of the net, and kept out by a lot. What a save.
What a play. A great setup, a great shot, and the defense holds. They keep on going. Alpha advancing down. A nice flick into this one will be good. What a play. Found the flip late and got the first goal of Game 3.
A couple of surprising opportunities from Barcelona almost out of nowhere. Beautiful catch on the flip reset. Tigre can't get a handle on the challenge angle, and Alex 61 stuck on the corner of the net. Good luck.
A beautiful play.
There's a lot of unassisted goals this series for Barcelona. There's only one with an assist, and that was the Game 2 winner with Bluey and the setup.
Bluey had a great game in Game 2, and now Alpha finds the heroic plays. And a lot of top 5 goals here just in the first 3 games of the day.
Yeah, you got to feel for a lot, too. That was a heck of a save. They couldn't just get the ball out of danger.
It's a lot. Advancing down the field, Tigre somehow finds solid contact off of that one. Beats most of the defense, but Devo off the backboard will find it. Now Alex over to the side. Alpha baited into the air. A lot will beat Bluey, put it back into the corner once more, and Barcelona starting to run low on boost over here. You see Devo completely out. Alpha now into the middle. He'll find a shot, but Alex should be there and gets it off to the side and to safety of teammates.
And there's still a lot of space being given by Barcelona now, as unfortunately they can't win the challenge. The net's open, takes a nasty skip, gets a piece of Tigre, and Alpha 54 will take that into the net.
Man, after so many spectacular goals, this one's a bit ugly. The defense had so many opportunities to get back and save this, and it still took that final touch to get it in.
Alex hit the brakes at the corner of the net. He hit the brakes and blocked his teammate. I wonder why. Maybe he thought there was going to be a nasty hop or something, but Alex 161 stopped himself, blocked his teammate, and maybe took away a save. And that one sneaks into the net too.
What? Oh my goodness. 3 goals now for Barcelona. As Alex touches in the midfield looking for a teammate, but actually finds Devo, and then Tigre just too far back, not able to make contact.
Yeah, too much speed heading into the net. Because if he was going a little bit slower, because he hit the brakes as hard as he could, tried to turn left, and there was just too much momentum of his car heading into the net, couldn't really keep it out.
1 minute remaining, no goals on the board. Mousesports needs to get it going quickly here. A miss there from Bluey created an opportunity, but we're not able to capitalize. Now Devo on the counterattack. A lot will block it. Bluey demolished in the midfield. Now Tigre just demolished. Momentary 2v2. It's a lot. Finds the clear.
This game got out of hand so quick.
And this one definitely feels like a Barcelona win. So they've had a few mistakes from it. Man, Devo with a punish. You're kidding me. Off the backboard, it looked like the clear would be good, but no. Barcelona's running away with Game 3.
Yeah, Alpha just wins the challenge in the corner. A lot is actually rotating into net. He calls off Alex 161, who was there because he feels like he's got a pretty good angle. And to be fair, he does. Unfortunately, Devo just knows right where it's going.
Thanks for the read. 30 seconds remaining. Mousesports looking like they're going to have to look to Game 4 to find their second win. Barcelona will be on match point. It's Tigre. Tries to clear out of his own half. And at this point, like, the things Mousesports needs to think about. Barcelona's found 2 wins in a row. The solo goals, I mean, I feel like we were talking about at the beginning of the game, both sides were giving a lot of space, and space is usually indicative of respect. And that's also the thing that you usually, when you're not respecting a player, that's where the solo goals happen. Right now, it doesn't seem to be any one particular error I can point to on Mousesports that is resulting in these spectacular plays from Barcelona.
Well, that's just the mechanical excellence because, again, right before when I said, look, they've only had 1 assisted goal, and then, of course, they went and scored 3 more assists after that. It's really just been great understanding. Mousesports get put in a lot of one-on-ones or a couple of great air dribbles. Devo won the one-on-one dribble back in Game 1. Air dribble again in Game number 2. And then Alpha with the stunner of a solo goal at the start of game number 3. It's just, there's been some real wizardry pulled off on the pitch today from Barcelona to start off here versus Mousesports. And you couple that with the space being given. As that game wore on, Mousesports just couldn't ever really win a challenge over Barcelona and break out of their own half. They only had one shot.
It's one of the things that we've grown to love about Bluey over the course of his RLCS career is he's a player who always goes for the spectacular. He's always constantly looking for the crazy goals, and when they happen, it's amazing, like we saw with his goals in this series so far. But there's also the moments where it's like it's just a little bit off, and then we start to criticize him of like, oh, why don't you play a little bit safer? And that's just not how he is, you know. So many moments where we were talking about the flip reset off the ceiling, coming down, looking for the shot, but also turned into a nice pass.
Yeah,
to Devo,
Alpha got
right?
that one. Yeah,
right. Like these sorts of moments that this team goes for. Bluey and Devo have become known for this sort of stuff, and now Alpha fits in as well. And it's like they go for it all the time. When it works, it's unstoppable, but it's so hard to pull off consistently that it also creates opportunities for the other teams to come back into it.
And that is why I call Barcelona European Cloud9.
Yeah. Makes sense. I like the comparison. But game 4, moving on.
Oh, what a bump.
Tigre finding the goal. Got some help from the rest of his teammates. Mousesports on early.
Yeah, a lot gets this first touch, immediately goes into the net to create some chaos. Missed the first touch on Bluey, but he will get the second one and take out a couple different members. So Mousesports, again, they start off strong here. Nice job from a lot being a nuisance in their face.
Mousesports couldn't find a goal in game number 3, but they start off with the lead here in game 4. They look to push us to that decisive game 5. Alpha with a loft, Bluey airborne to challenge. A lot's got the response, and it'll be Tigre looking for the extension. A soft touch into the corner, but it'll bait in one defender, and now the challenge from Alpha puts it in front of the box, beats Devo as well. This one's a bit soft, but he was able to find a second touch, extend it past the inbound offensive player. Now the ball at midfield. Solid hole for Barcelona. Bluey gets over the top of one, but a nice bump will clear him from finding the double tap.
And that miss as well from Mousesports allows Alpha to come in here uncontested. There's a missed challenge right here, and Tigre has to go make the follow-up. And Devo, you saw it last game where he just punched one right through a lot, and now he wins another one off the back wall, and Alpha coming in, he can see the whole field in front of him, beats the defense, and we're tied up.
You saw 2 players rotating back in the net side by side from Mousesports.
Because they were expecting to move up the field.
Yeah. Alpha has an open net to shoot at. So Lot sends this one down for Tigre, finds his teammate, but Bluey, an excellent read, blocks the shot. Now Devo looking to extend it away. It'll be Alex to punch it back into the blue corner. Here comes a Lot. Alex looking for Alpha in net. Wasn't able to do any damage. The ball moves all the way back down into the orange. As Tigre stalls it out in the midfield, Devo punts it high.
A little bit surprised that it was Bluey who was over there on the other side waiting for it, but he didn't have the boost, because it looked like Devo was saying, if you want it, go get it. And Bluey said, I cannot go get it. But they still earn possession again in front of the net here, as Alex can't find a particularly strong clear, so once more under the breach.
Tigre with an extension up to Alex. They'll look to pass it over to a Lot in the corner here, and they beat Alpha, but Devo on the wall. Able to clear it out to his teammates, and they pop it over the top of Tigre. Now Devo following down, Bluey and Alpha crowding up to the midfield line, eager to get on offense, get this lead back. Tigre will put it into the corner. Bluey beats him. Now Alpha, side by side, the pass down, looking for the shot. It's a bit high, all the way into the corner. And now Devo coming in. 2 players will beat him on that one. They need to fall back on a defense quickly as Tigre and Alex in opposite corners looking for opportunities to pass across. Devo will win the challenge against a Lot, but Alex has so much space. He'll move into the midfield, beat Bluey onto the wall, now into the side. Devo with another win in the midfield.
When was the last time we saw Devo lose a challenge this series? I actually don't remember.
He's got his teammates are buying him great time on the rotation. Alex puts this one down, and a nice save from Devo off to the side. Tigre over the top, a nice stop in front of the box. His teammate's not quite there. It looked like he maybe had support. But now Devo beating 2. A shot.
Oh my goodness!
Beats Alex. Devo hits the brakes, slams it in, and gets the lead for Barcelona.
Oh, he took a page out of Bluey's book, except he just let him flip right by, and then there's the monster flick that they expected right at the start of the series from Bluey, and they get it here in Game 4.
2:17 on the clock. Barcelona with everything they need to get the win on Mousesports. A Lot with a bump in net. Bluey with a clear. A spans most of the field. Tigre now to carry it over the top of Alpha into the corner. His teammates moving up, looking for opportunities, but not finding anything as Bluey picks up ball control. Alex down to the middle. Alpha looking for Bluey in the corner. Alad finds a response. Alex onto the wall just to stall it out, give Alad time to move up field.
That was a free ball for Mousesports. They needed to be able to control pace of play there, catch that, take it on a dribble, force something out of Barcelona, and instead they will be punished for it. Alpha 54 wins the ball off a double commit around Alad. Just a nice little chip to the left and into the top corner.
A nice catch and then using the wall to pass to himself, bringing out both the defenders so fast, and now a 2-goal lead. They get one more. You can kiss this series goodbye for Mousesports, but a nice shot.
Oh, not yet.
Alex finds it. What a play just under the crossbar.
Off the kickoff, Alad goes straight up. Alpha leaves for boost because he knows Bluey's in a decent position, but he's just a little too slow. Alex 161 cheating up is able to win the ball and fit it under the bar to keep the lead for 1 at Barcelona's side.
It's the perfect time to crowd the kickoff. Trailing by 2 in the what is match point. Alex with a miss though. Alpha now looking for the shot.
Make it 2.
It puts it back up. Immediately finds the response.
And another unassisted goal here. Alex 161. He needs help from his teammates. Misses the second touch. Everybody's waiting around the other side, and a laser of a shot from Alpha into the top corner. No chance.
Alex and Alpha on the kickoff. Alpha wins it, but Alad in his own corner actually doesn't find solid contact. And this one will result in a Barcelona ball as Devo back to Bluey. They get it through 2, and can Devo finish this one off? Actually puts it high, and Alad won't find contact. Alpha has an open net to shoot at. The defense just falling apart right now for Mousesports as it's now down by 3.
Alad need to get that touch. It wasn't even going to be a good one is the unfortunate thing, because it was just going to drip off his nose right into the middle of the box, and I think either way that ball was getting punched into the net.
I mean, Alex was so confident Alad had that. He's heading for boost, and the moment he sees him miss, he slams on his brakes. He's like, oh wait, oh dear.
All right.
We've lost.
Fine.
A minute left to score 3. So it would be a valiant, unprecedented comeback.
You want to know why Mousesports lost the series, Wave Punk?
Why did they lose the series,
Well,
Chiefs?
if we make a count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 unassisted goals for Barcelona, and 6 assisted goals. Now, to be fair, I don't know if I want to count a couple of the assists, because
A few of them were just mistakes.
a few of them were just mistakes.
It's not intentional
but
goals.
Here's why.
Oh, Alpha getting another one. He does. Look at that. The pass from Bluey in the corner. The defense just not quite there, and now up by 4.
That's exactly why. Bluey's winning challenges. Devo's winning challenges. Alpha's firing bangers into the net. They're just in Mousesports' head, man.
And especially right now, I mean, I can't see a world where Mousesports is able to come back into this with 35 seconds left, especially because Alpha feels so good. He's not missing. Every time he has an opportunity, it's on target, which means you have to be in goal, you have to be defending this.
He scored the last 4.
He's been incredible. He's having a wonderful series.
He scored 8 in the series even.
Which has to feel good for Alpha, a player who is, a veteran of the RLCS, but not as renowned as Bluey and Devo.
Doesn't have the prestige, the pedigree of those two, for sure.
To play on a team with a former world champ in Devo, and to be able to be the one leading your team in scoring has to feel great. As Mousesports have a wonderful series to start off their week 4, nearly get one for the road there as they clean it out in 4 games.
Yeah, Barcelona, excellent start to the day.